forward to that Deadpool with the Wolverine back. They got Hugh Jackman back being Wolverine. That's what I'm looking forward to. I can't say I'm looking forward to a lot of other movies. Like I ain't heard of nothing or seen nothing that's coming out. For a long
Deadpool,
time.
the casting was perfect. Ryan Reynolds is like the perfect Deadpool, and Hugh Jackman is honestly, although Wolverine is 5'3", you know.
Why do you keep bringing that up every time? Every time we bring up Wolverine, how cold he is, you be like that nigga 5'3".
5'3", man. That's the reality. Look it up if you don't know how tall. Hugh Jackman is like 5'11", 6 foot.
He like normal size in the movie. Yeah.
Brad's 5'3", so
Wolverine got the argument to have the best superhero movies.
Yeah,
like for sure.
Yeah. The last one, Logan was super good.
Shed a tear. Shed a tear. I almost shed a tear.
Just to see how far it came. We haven't been watching him since the early 2000s. I think X1 came out in 2000, maybe 2001. So,
and then the Wolverine movie is about his the Wolverine movie.
Yeah,
was hard.
with Ryan Reynolds, he was a Deadpool in that too. Yeah.
But man, welcome to another episode of the workshop.
We're back.
Welcome
again.
back. Man, sometimes I don't even know where to get started after you introduce the episode. It's just like shit. How you want to play it? You want to just get right into it? You want to just kind of mingle for a little bit?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just what the vibe is for real. But we was just mingling for a minute. So shit.
Doing a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Man, so I was talking to somebody. We was talking about first jobs. It's like, damn, them things really molded you. It depends what it was, but them things, that really, your first experience into the workforce is like, shit's eye-opening. For sure. It's for sure eye-opening. I got a story to go behind mine. So,
oh, man.
My first job was at Papa Murphy's.
That's right.
If you ever had Papa Murphy's, you make the pizzas, and they take them and cook them at home. You can get it with like food stamps and EBT. So shit, niggas was in there.
Nefarious characters from time to time.
Yeah. But it was cool. I was just in there making the pizzas. I'd take some home a couple of days, kind of make my own kind of custom made. This is high school. I'm in high school. I'm like 16, 17, just like the summer or whatever. So I go into work like second week. I made it 2 weeks. Cool.
He said I made it 2 weeks.
I'm 2 weeks in.
Time for a job.
Check them out.
But you 16 too? 2 weeks can be a long time. 2 weeks can be a long time, especially when you doing like weights in the morning, going to football conditioning, you got to go to work.
That's true.
And shit like that. Yeah. So I get to work. I'm making the pizza. I'm starting to go crazy.
Getting the hang of it.
You're getting the hang of it. We can really wrap it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. See you, put the little coupon in the wrapper. Okay. We call it a day. Man, my supervisor come up. They was like, we doing a promotion for like $5 pieces. I was like, oh, that's what's up. She's like, yeah, I need you to go outside and stand out with the $5 pizza sign on.
Like you giving a discount for an oil change.
yeah. Like a little ass sign. I still had to have my apron on, like my hat.
You spin it in,
tucked in, little polo.
Wow,
so I'm like, you want me to do what?
I think.
I'm in high school. I'm like, bro, I play I'm a big nigga. I play football. You want me to go out there on Oliver and Central?
He's trying to be modest. He's trying to say, man, people know me. Right. I'm G work.
You want me to stand on this? You want me to stand on this corner with this sign for $5 pieces? It's twirling out there.
Enough for somebody to drive by and see me. Enough for somebody.
Be on somebody's Snapchat, Facebook. What am I risking this for, though?
Right.
What's the benefit for me? What am I doing? What am I getting
$7.25 an hour.
But I'm like, you get anything extra with this? Like, it's hot. It's the summer. We in Wichita.
That was back when social media was like ruthless as hell too. Like
exactly.
They'd have had your ass on Yik Yak, Vine.
Yeah. See, I wasn't.
Snapchat. You would have been cooked.
Yeah, I wasn't going for that shit. So I'm like, what am I putting this risk on? Like, what am I doing this for? Why?
Yeah.
What? Like, it gotta make sense. She was like, I was like, what's the benefit of this?
Right.
She's like, oh, you can get a free water to take out there with you.
free water like it was a reward.
Like I was already working.
Right.
I could have just grabbed that anyway.
You can't even give me a fountain bath? Like, what are you talking about? I can't even get a 2 liter? You want me to get a
I
water?
can't get a couple extra dollars. I'm just trying to see.
A 2020
Yeah. I need some caution pay.
some hazard pay.
Hazard pay. Yeah. I need some hazard pay for these $5 pieces. So I ain't gonna cap. I'll go out there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm trying to be a good steward of work. Like, it's like my first job.
Want to excel? Want to do good?
Be okay. I'm not about to just quit. I get out there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I hold that sign. I look around. I walk back in. I'm like, there's another nigga working. He had just clocked in. I passed that brother. I said, she said you need to go out there and do the. She said we gotta rotate. I've been out there for an hour. We gotta rotate. That nigga went out there and did it, and I clocked out. I never went back.
Bounced on him.
Yeah, when I clocked out, I didn't clock out right then and there. I finished my shift.
Yeah.
And then I never came back.
I
made my last little pieces to go to the crib.
Brother
Like 3 of them things.
He was waiting to switch out. He's still waiting to switch out.
He turned around like, man, I know it's been an hour. Where is he at?
He was like, I know. I drove by. All right, bro, be easy.
Nah, what's that movie?
Hey, bro, you supposed to be-
That movie where they like robbing the bank and they in the nun. And they drop out a police officer.
Oh,
he's
The
like,
Town?
The Town, yeah. He's just like,
Yeah.
I'm
Buddy
all
was
about my
mad.
day.
That nigga like, all right, bro, have a good shift.
Yeah.
Go finish that thing out for the both of us.
Man, that's crazy.
What was y'all first job?
Golly, man, my first job. My first job under the table. I can say under the table. I was of legal age. I worked with Jody B's Catering. I was a caterer's assistant, and let me tell you,
best mac and cheese that I know.
yeah,
God,
let's be for real. If you're in
mac and
Wichita,
cheese.
if you're in Wichita, you know.
God almighty.
Any event you see Jody B's Catering, you leave in full, and the meal needs to be as close to the end of the program as possible because you're ready for a nap. Like, for real.
The itis.
Man,
Need to
boy.
lay down.
Matter of fact, like she did ours last night for the Founders Day, mind you. Shout out to the Bruz, Founders Day, 112 years, root to the Bruz. Side note, if you're not the Bruz, don't throw the hooks. That's weird. Like, you look stupid.
Oh, take them to church now. Don't be stepping
bro,
on them Omega toes.
It's just like, I don't get it. Why do people do that? You don't know what it means. You don't, like, I get it if you're mocking it. Like, I'm to the point where I don't care. Like, you look stupid. Like, what are you doing, bro? Somebody sent me a video of somebody looking ignorant.
on Founders Day of all
Founders Day. I'm like, what are
day.
you doing? I said, bro, if you want to come this way, let's talk. But don't.
Yeah. So when people make jokes and shit, it don't do it make you not make you feel some type of way, but do it make you feel some type of way? People be making jokes and shit about the Bruz, or it's like shit, it's a part of it.
Like
It's a
how
part of it,
like
bro.
if somebody was to get like, I don't know, maybe not like overly disrespectful, but disrespectful enough to like piss you off. Like how far like would you go to like be like, don't do that?
Yeah,
bro.
would you fight for the Bruz? Are you?
Oh, I'm not fighting. No, come on now.
No, it wouldn't get that disrespectful to you. That's
okay.
like okay,
I'm not
yeah.
physically
Yeah.
harming
Yeah, okay.
a person. No, that's wild.
But
I
if one of
couldn't do
your
that.
fraternity brothers did, like it was like, bro, he was getting real disrespectful for the
like,
for the crew, and they stepped and you like, okay, that's
so like, give me like if one of the homies was being disrespectful in the
no.
Bruz scene,
Like,
or
let's say one of your line brothers was talking to you,
okay,
and they had a situation where they was disrespecting the Bruz.
okay.
And he fought him. When he be in line, it was like, bro, you doing a little bit too much.
My LBs, man. Shout out to 17. They not going.
Is there a
They not-
line you could cross to get there?
There is a line, and I think
Okay.
it's different strokes for different folks. Me, I'm not going to get an assault charge. I'm gonna say, hey man, like that's real weird. It's kind of ignorant. You look stupid. You don't know what you're doing. I get you want to be funny. You want to get the jokes off. You want ha ha kiki. But at the end of the day, that's like you like I don't know. Like you wouldn't. I'm not gonna go somewhere in a neighborhood that's gang affiliated and throw some stuff up I don't understand. I'm not saying the Bruz is a gang because it's not. But it's like I don't want to be ignorant to be like just outside doing something I don't know what it means. Like to me, that's weird. But it's people out there who just like who like the laughs. I get it. I love it. You look weird, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, shout out to the bros. I'm not catching an assault charge for the frat though. Like that's I always like to take the opportunity to try to educate you. Be like, hey man, like you look kind of goofy, but if you want to, that's your prerogative because you know people do stuff every day of the week. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, 112 Founders Day, root to the Q's. Back to my first job, Jody B's Catering, man. It was a good gig. It really taught me how to hustle. I think because I was like 16 at the time. And I think the cool thing about working for her was like, you know, she built it all on her own. You know, she built her reputation, her recipes, you know, her clientele, and like I got to see her kind of do that. And to me, I'm like, man, like Miss Jody hustling, that's tight. Like, I love that. Yeah. And so that was one of the things. And like I'll never forget one time she had an event, and it was on my birthday, and she was like, hey, I need you. I know it's your birthday and all, but I said, no, I got you. It's cool. So she threw me some extra bread. She was like, it's your birthday. You showed me you wanted to work. Boom. And so I'll never forget like little lessons like that that she taught me. Because I still hold on to them to this day. And every time I see her, you know, when she do an event, and that's a go play, be a little extra full when I leave now. So I'm like, Miss Jody always got me. So it was a good time. I appreciate her for it, for real.
For sure.
My first job, you know, I was actually pretty big fan of my first job. I worked at Journeys in the mall, and I know
yeah. Retail is cool. When you're in the right retail
we can
spot,
we can definitely go to retail.
it was working retail is pretty trash. I'll be honest.
no, it's but as like a high school, like you get the shoes on discount and shit like that.
I felt like I was on top of the world when I worked there. I really did. Like I felt like I had a certain factor that it wasn't there in reality. But
Dar from
But
Journeys.
it's funny thing because like when you if you in high school and you working at like Finish Line or like
that was me.
like that,
he's cool. Yeah, for sure.
Because you getting the shoes and you getting them on discount.
And you get them on discount, you know. And so I enjoyed it. It was actually pretty. That was the first and only time I ever worked on a Black Friday. Kind of twisted, honestly. You know, the busyness, the nature of it. But I also 1,000% got fired from my first job. I don't know
How you get fired?
I guess Grayson quit. It was really some.
I made only 2 weeks though.
2 weeks, yeah. I made it a year at least. But you know, I had to take time off because of football season.
Right.
I didn't work during football season. But I got fired for not showing up for a couple of days. But it was on some, you know, I didn't know I was on the schedule type shit. We got some new management.
They changed up how they were doing the schedule.
Yeah, and I was left out of the loop. You know, I didn't get no phone call or nothing. So yeah, I 1,000% got fired from my first job. But I mean, for what it was, I did enjoy it, and the shoe discount was obviously lovely.
Yeah,
Man, that's love.
Yeah. I used to have some scorekeep at Grove Park on Saturdays. I used to be on the score clock. One day, the ref crew I used to ref that used to ref my field on the scorekeeper was like, "You want to ref a game? Shit, make some a little bit extra more money."
Okay. You can't ref little kids games.
I said yes.
The parents
not knowing because I'm trying to get some bread.
Right.
$37 a game sound cool for a Saturday. And I'm 15, 16, shit. They had the games at the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, back when that turf just popped up.
Turf just popped up.
Yeah, a couple years back.
So there's no space away from the fans.
Right.
They right there. Right. This is my first game. I've never ref before. I was in like YMCA basketball type shit.
Oh my gosh.
I'm talking about, I'm out there calling straight bullshit. There you go. I didn't even call it shit. I wasn't calling shit, or I wasn't calling. Bro, I was terrible. I was awful. I ain't even gonna laugh. I ain't gonna cap. And I was refereeing like my nephew type shit. So my dad was watching me ref.
He mad. Like, that ref dropped me.
Ref, you suck. And you walking home.
So Jay and he played at Heights. He's just graduated not too long ago. So he was playing on the Bulldogs, and I was reffing their game. The only call I made, That nigga scored like a 70-yard touchdown.
No.
And I called it back from holding.
You are scum, Lord.
And it wasn't over. I called it before he even broke.
it
type
was holding.
shit. Yeah.
Nah, you'd have to see me.
But like calling holding on like some 6-year-olds, 5-year-olds is kind of crazy.
But if you don't,
Hold
though,
on. There's a line there though, because if you're the other team, let's say your nephew was trying to make the tackle,
yeah.
and he was getting held, like
And the fans is right behind me, so I'm catching it. My dad, my pops was
Strange.
like, there was a lady, they was watching it like behind the gate, in the car
way.
or outside the car. She was like, like this lady's like, man, that ref is terrible. And he was like, man, I don't know who kid that is. He was agreeing with her. I'm like, bro, niggas is grinding.
called him back on the 70.
So yeah, my first couple experiences on jobs wasn't the fondest.
that's crazy.
My
That's
goodness.
wild. But it'd be like that though. Like first jobs, bro. Like, and I agree with Darv. Like, you get them jobs. Any of our first jobs, you finally got some money in your pocket. You know that's yours. You feeling yourself. I'm like, dang. Like, oh, y'all want to go to the movies or the alley? Man, get the big drink. It's on
Yeah,
me.
you
Like,
ain't
what
even
you
gotta
need?
ask your peoples for no money, for no bread. You
That's
good.
it. You good.
You good.
That's crazy, man. What a time.
The right, what you how you celebrate your wins? How you?
Yeah. Man, celebrating wins and losses. This is something that this topic was kind of given to me on the way to the show. I think it's kind of reflecting ahead of we coming up on Thanksgiving, bro. And I think like a lot of times we don't celebrate our wins enough, and I think that is big. And we got, to me, like this last year, I've been looking at what defines a win. What is it that makes a win something that is worth celebrating? Because for the longest time, I used to be like, man, I ain't done nothing. Like, I don't have anything to celebrate. So it's been kind of a weird rebrand for me to understand, like, little things can be wins too. So I mentioned last week, I'm on the therapy kick. Shouts to Jason, my homeboy. We was talking, I was like, man, I don't feel like I did anything this year.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm not gonna go down my list on the pod. Y'all know my list a little bit. Some of the stuff I'll be able to accomplish this year with God's help.
Why not? Why you ain't going? You not going? You don't speak on your accomplishments?
I'm humble, man. I can't be not too much. Well, I was able to accomplish some things. I was able to do things that I didn't think I would be doing at this age or in this year.
Yeah.
And so I think, I go down the list, man. I was able to get the crib.
Yeah.
Furniture's in there.
Yeah.
Paid.
It's nice.
New mattress paid. You feel me? Like car paid. Like,
yeah.
I was able to do a lot of things this year that I didn't think I was gonna be able to do. Again with God and my parents and the team I have around me, y'all and all the homies. So, he was like, man, like you shouldn't say you haven't done anything. You got to look at things you do every single day as wins. He said, sometimes getting base hits can be more important than home runs. Like you think about loading the bases, and then if I get 3 base hits with the bases loaded, I'm scoring. And then it doesn't necessarily have to be a home run every single time. So I think to celebrate the wins, man, you just got to look at yourself sometimes and be like, yeah, I did that. And nothing's too small to say, yeah, I did that. Because I think if you stack the small wins and look at it like big picture, like you gonna keep adding those up. Because if you just trying to, first shot out the gate, you pulling the 30-footer, that might miss. But you
warm up.
You hit a couple of them warm ups. You see them layups go
Get to
through.
the
You
line.
slapping the glass. Get to the line.
Yeah, get to the line.
You might be able to see more go through.
Yeah.
So man, that's been big for me this year. Celebrating those wins, man. Trying to find ways to really just say like, hey, it might not be where you want to be, but damn, it's a win, bro. And sometimes you gotta be able to wear that hat. And I think we, especially as men, I think sometimes we're harder on ourselves and trying to not give ourselves the due credit that we deserve. Because it's really and to me, it's like, and you can get into that message you got that you sent to the chat, how somebody has said, they watched what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I think that's a win, bro, because like we doing stuff that we just chilling, shooting shit as homies. People are watching it and giving our flowers and saying like, yeah, it's cool to see us doing what we do. So to me, that was a win.
Nah, for sure. Back when I was in school, when I was in Ottawa playing football, like usually like when coaches say things, like most of the time that shit just like go in one ear and out the other type shit, or like it's like regular coaching talk.
Yeah.
But like one thing that really stuck with me with one of my coaches, we was watching film after a game. We had lost or we were struggling and stuff. He was like, man, let's just start celebrating the small victories.
Yeah.
So like anytime somebody like we gained like we had a 100-yard rusher, we would just clap it up type, like, clap it up as a team. Just like, it was like on some funny shit. Like we would be laughing and shit. Like, it wasn't like hella serious, but it was like, cause he was more making a joke, but like it just carried on to the rest of the season. We just like, oh, you made it to film on time. Celebrate the small victories. Like, just shit like shit like that. And this kind of really stuck me because like you said, like you all, shit, most people be their own worst critic.
Yeah.
Like people will really be hard on themselves. Like, because we talked about the last episode, wanting to see like seeing the social media, seeing the facade, seeing like even your friends doing, you feel like they doing better than you, or or people in your circle just having starting families or whatever your goal may be. You see other people accomplishing it before you can, and you just got to be able to take what you're doing and put in perspective of what you want success to look like. Yeah. Success might not be a whole bunch of money and a nice job. Success may be waking up the next day and being able just to get out of bed type shit. Yeah. Sure. That might be a successful day for you. Like being able to either clock into any job may be successful. Being able to, take care of your mom, your little brother, whatever you define success in your life, don't always look the same every single day or every single whatever. Because last year I was in a whole totally different situation. Like, just a little going back to Thanksgiving last year, I was in Charlotte. Shit, I had just lost my job. So the things that changed day to day look differently. Like shit, the position I'm in now, I definitely took some losses. Yeah. But I done definitely got some wins too. So shit changes. So, I just try to take it one day at a time type shit.
Bouncing back from a loss is a win,
Yeah, facts.
Being able to pick yourself up off the mat.
Facts.
That's always, a sign of strength. I celebrate wins with a lot of trash talk.
Right, yeah.
Like, I am honestly a pretty humble guy, but whenever
I think we all are. I think we all.
Yeah.
When it comes to for sure.
When I take a win, man, I like to feel good about it. I won't lie. I don't, I don't like to like rub it in people's faces, like
right, yeah.
Unless it's Ohio State, because you take so much crap for liking the team or for something. Sometimes you got to give it back, but the little wins, stuff like that. And one thing I'll say, I always like to do, I like to call my mom. Anytime I accomplish anything, I love to call my mom because she always seems to be super happy for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because she's my mom, but
I feel like your mom always gonna show you the most. Like she gonna make a little thing out of it. She gonna make it. She gonna make you feel good.
She gonna make you feel good.
Well, I can speak on some people may not, but I can speak for my mom. She gonna make you feel yeah.
And so I love calling my mom after a win.
But that's real though. I think like even to that point, like having people, not only can you celebrate your wins, but having the people that you can celebrate your wins with. Right. And I know we talked about that a lot last few episodes, but I think there's a matter of fact, like, because you got to know who can I share this win with that's going to celebrate with me. Because those are the people that I know that if I take a loss, they're going to help me back up too. And I think that's the power of having a team and having that circle, because I think you can't do this life thing by yourself. I mean, you look at history and you look at, even literature, fiction, nonfiction, whatever it may be. The best, stories aren't ones that are, with one person on their own. Now, there's a couple out there. You look at Beowulf, like he was bad, he was crazy. But, I mean, holistically, the importance of a team is kind of an understated thing. And just having, people around you that really do want the best for you, no matter what it costs them. Now, I'm not saying that to say, like, you need to have somebody who's just going to pour into you and not expect it back, or you not be able to reciprocate that. But at the same time, like, if I got it, you got it. If you got it, I got it. Same breath type situation. And that can be platonic, that can be romantically, that can be, with your family. I just think it's important to be able to have people who, you can look to your left and to your right and be like, I'm good in this situation no matter what's in front of me.
For sure. So. But like you were saying that really stuck just now, it's like you have to be aware of who you're telling your wins to.
Definitely.
For sure. Cause like you can tell somebody a win that you think is a win, think is a big deal, and they'll try to like underplay your shit. Yeah. And then make you feel like, damn, I guess I really ain't accomplished nothing. So you really gotta do, cause like since we've been started back, I watch how people talk. Like I watch what people say or like listen to how people bring it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, like do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I watch like the homies I watch shoot feedback like that shit. When we going good and things going well, they gon' hear about it, know about it, because I know they supporting type shit. Kind of just like the people that I feel like ain't. It's like shit. Them expectations, but shit, I definitely keep my eye out. I definitely keep my eye
I'm
on
like
it
that
for sure.
with anything. I always like keep mental notes of anything.
Oh, for sure.
Any slights or anything
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And maybe that's just me being a cynic.
Cause I'm not. It's like we on here having fun and shit. Like I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm trying to get rich off this shit. Nothing like that. I just like doing it. But like, people can say things in a tone, in a way, and use specific words that make it seem like. I remember that for sure.
Yeah. The mental Rolodex, man. It's definitely one that, again, and I think it kind of has a personal aspect of it too. You got the mental Rolodex that you keep those tabs. And it's not even like tabs because I don't want to say keep tabs because I'm not keeping score.
Yeah, it's not like I'm like, this is my villain saga. I'm not plotting type shit. But like, I'm not plotting, but I will remember if things go differently, what you know what I'm saying?
I keep mental notes strictly for ironic situations. Like, you were saying this about this, but then you turned around and did this. I always like just for that.
Yeah,
and just for comedic value too. Later down the road.
Are you sure? Do you remember when you said that?
Exactly. Yeah, you remember this?
Totally different right now.
The book
right here. It is what it is, though, man.
It is, for sure.
You just got to, but then again, those losses are just as important, like Dar was saying. Those losses, and I think for me, I think Dar said the bounce back is so important. Like if I'm in a funk or I'm in the gray, I got to shake back. So I'm interested to see how y'all shake back after a loss. Like for me, or if I know I'm out of the ordinary, I gotta clean the crib. I gotta wash my car. I gotta get a haircut. Y'all see it.
Church.
And then I got to get back to me. And sometimes to me, one of the things that I'm learning is that can look different because I used to just isolate from the world. I'm turning my phone off. The homies who got the location ain't gonna see the location. I ain't gonna say 0 dark 30 like LeBron, but I was just so in my head about stuff that I wouldn't think that I needed to go into a hole and nothing else could be. It's got to be me versus me. Nothing else can help me right now.
Right.
And that wasn't. It worked, but it wasn't always sustainable.
Yeah,
and I think that's the big thing that I've learned is now I got a routine. I got a checklist if I know I'm out or if I know I'm down. I'm like, yo, this is what needs to happen because I can kind of see those signs when the cribs start to get a little messy. I'm like, hey, Brax, why your laundry a little full, my boy? Be careful. So little stuff like that to check in with myself to kind of keep that from happening. But it's inevitable. It's life. And when it does, all right, we know what the get back has to be. So how do y'all bounce back from losses, from situations? Not even losses, I hit my head. I got to learn.
Yeah.
What's something that y'all got to do to get back?
Shit, I be taking time. Like you said, I take time for myself though, but kind of do it in a more positive way where it's not I'm just sitting in the house in the dark type shit. But just kind of try to think about it, really just assess the situation so I can kind of learn from it and then flush it. Because just flush it and start something else. Because I'm not real I don't really try to sit into things too long. Yeah. But I do take time to process what's going on, how I'm feeling and stuff. But shit, I need to chill, kind of go work out or something, just kind of get the frustration out of you, smoke something, play the game, just trying to get that frustration out of you. Do something that you want to do or that you enjoy doing, and then being able to just reassess what needs to happen there. Because I'm more of a problem, so if there's a problem, how I'm gonna see how I'm feeling, and then what can I do to make this situation better, or what can I do now? I can't keep dwelling on the past. I'm very much okay, what's next? Shit, I had to get my car out the shop. All right, what's next? Let me get this thing out there. Let me get it paid for. This I can sit around and be my car won't start. I gotta sit around. I can't go to work. It's shit. Let me just get an Uber. Let me drive my mom's car real quick. Let me get to work and figure it out from there type shit. So
Bouncing back from a loss, I'm one of them people that beat themselves up. You know, you know, I don't like taking losses in anything.
Oh, yeah,
I don't like losing. I don't like disappointment, failure, things I hate a whole bunch in this world. But I think I'm good at identifying where I went wrong.
Yeah.
And then I think on it a lot. And then I just adapt. I'm kind of like Doomsday. You kill Doomsday, you break his neck. When he comes back to life, he has a stronger neck that you can't break.
Mm-hmm.
So I just try to always be adaptive and not get beat by the same thing twice.
That's real.
And I try to do that with anything in life. Competitively or, not competitively.
Yeah, that's real. Especially, making the same mistake twice. That shit should fuck you up.
Shame on you.
Should fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's real.
All right, Rob, you had a would you rather segment you wanted to go through?
Yeah.
Would you rather?
So the first is and the stipulation here is you make the same amount of money, you get the same amount of women, you get the same amount of everything. Okay. There's no advantage to either side.
Okay.
Would you rather sing or would you rather be able to dance?
And then if I'm saying like I'm a dancer, I'm hella like I'm a
and you
choreographer.
paid, you paid just like you would be paid if you was a recording artist.
I'm probably just gonna pick singing, honestly, because like dancing
and you can't dance, like you uncoordinated, no rhythm.
That's fine, because like
dang, that's tough.
well, if you're a hell of a good dancer, you look kind of odd dancing in front of regular people, but other people aren't dancing. Like you out here doing hella, crazy shit. Everybody just looking at you like
you
in the
club
shit.
with a routine.
right. Like I'd rather just if somebody needed me to sing them happy birthday,
Right.
I could put that out the bag real
So
quick.
now you just like, oh, this is sing a birthday song.
No, I'm talking about for every day. Like,
sing.
we just artists.
Can you do my kid's birthday? He can sing.
No,
In the middle of a restaurant.
Yeah, I'm getting married. Could you sing at my wedding?
I'm fucking dead. But more in everyday life, I think singing is more practical.
That's fair.
But if we doing like artistry, I'm still probably gonna pick a singer because you remember songs.
Singing is more practical. That's a good way to say it.
And so like you can't make no more bread off of this. Like nothing changes depending on
You
what
make
choose.
the same amount of money no
Same
matter
amount of
what.
bread. Yeah, I'm gonna go singing. Just because I enjoy singing. I like what Grayson was saying. Like, I don't need to be doing it for Lil Saint when everybody else is,
two-stepping.
Yeah, two-stepping. I'm like, that doesn't do anything for me, So
You have to be like on tour. If like
Right.
you like or like a Instagram or YouTuber or some dancer. Yeah.
I'm like, but I'm cool. I give me the vocals, man, because I don't know.
But I feel like if this was like the 80s, 70s, I'll pick dancing. Nigga be out there break dancing. Niggas be going crazy. That dancing was that shit back then for sure.
It's
I'm
like,
gonna
what
be
side of Michael
honest.
Jackson you
I'm
on?
a
Hey.
I'm a dancer, man. At heart, I'm a dancer.
No,
so
niggas used to go crazy back in the day.
so I
Teach me how to
gotta
boogie.
go with the dancer. Singing is awesome, and I like the way you say it's more practical. You sing in the shower.
Sing right
I
now.
guess I do a little dancing in the shower.
Yeah.
Anytime I hear something like, "Ooh, okay," I
Yeah,
start
yeah,
dancing.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
just how I am.
Yeah.
So
Did you say
so,
you dance in the shower?
Yeah, from time to time, if I'm in the shower and something come on, exactly, yeah.
Let the mic breathe.
I'm not doing enough to slip and fall, bust my ass. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
It's mostly upper body work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, exactly. It's that upper body work. That the feet staying still. But
Oh man.
but yeah, I'm definitely a dancer.
Yeah.
Boy look like Buddy off a Hitch when he
Yeah.
right here.
But being able to dance at least keep us
Keep a
Keep
If you choose dancing, you can't sing at all. And if you choose singing, you can't rhythm. You can't even
I'm gonna stick with my answer. Though.
rock to the beat to your own songs.
gonna stick to my answer though.
Yeah, bro. I just keep thinking of Fergie singing the national anthem, bro. I just don't want to go out like that. Can't do it. Won't do it.
Okay, so second one, Nike or Jordan? Clothing? No, just shoes. We're not
Just
going
shoes.
clothing. Strictly shoes. No accessories, no apparel.
Just give me Jordan for sure.
Going Jordan for sure. No debate. No.
I'm talking. Well, I guess in my life right now, I can only wear Nikes or Jordans.
You cannot.
Or am I just which I like more?
No, you can only wear Nikes, or you can and never wear Jordans again, or you can only wear Jordans and never wear Nikes again.
And for the crowd out there, yes, we know that they are one and the same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Come on, let's not be
Because I just
ignorant.
know
Let's
in the
not-
comments,
let's-
they're the same thing.
Let's not be ignorant.
Yeah, Jordan.
We talking about
is
Jordans, you
under
gotta wear
the
retros.
Nike
Retros,
umbrella.
retros. Yes.
Yeah.
If Team J's is your thing, that's what you rock with.
That's you, baby.
yeah. Team J's
I
count
hope there's
too.
some Blake Griffins like back in high school.
Oh,
and
Yeah,
shit.
Mellows. It's
You
some-
got it. You got some player exclusives now that you can go and get
you
into.
could, yeah, I could for sure.
Don't know if I
I'm
would.
gonna take. Well, I guess I'm gonna take Nike because like it's more.
Yeah.
I got to wear like dress like I can wear like running shoes, dunks, like foam, like Air Maxes. I can make that work for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Nikes too, simply because I mean, outside of the retro line, and I'm talking 1 to 20, 21s are okay, 22s were hot when they dropped.
23s are straight.
23s was cool, whatever. But like,
They grow. I feel like they grow on you once you get older.
they grow on your shoulder, and the nostalgia.
You can
of
appreciate
them.
it a little
right,
bit more,
appreciate it a little more.
yeah.
But like, Nike's gonna be more versatile. You know, I can go anywhere from a Kobe or a KD 4 because KD's when he had
Nah, KD's going crazy. for
KD's
sure.
went crazy. Everybody wasn't there.
The pearls, niggas was
Don
waiting for
Pearls,
those.
everybody
the line?
wasn't
Oh, yeah.
there. The 66 Rucker Parks. Yeah, I can do those, and then. Like, if I need to switch it up, I can go to a dunk. I can wear some runners. Like, I don't like Jordan non-basketball shoes to me just aren't it. Like, I don't know what they be trying to do. I remember when he put out like a leather boot one time. It was like a motorcycle boot, and I was like, yo,
Not
what
the
is
Bulls.
that?
There's no Jordan that I put on that's like hella comfortable.
No,
I've never worn like
Damn, that's
they
actually
don't
really fair.
They don't have like Nike. I have some casual Nikes that look cool and they comfortable as hell,
Yeah,
and I can just wear them anytime with anything. Jordans, I'm gonna have to really. This shit's not gonna feel good at the end
gotta
of the
break
day,
them
type
in.
of shit.
I'll be the different here again. I gotta go Jordan. Jordan is my favorite.
As far as
shoe.
looks, for sure. As far as just the shoe,
Yeah,
for sure.
I have never seen, Jordan shoes to me are just so nice. I mean, they're the epitome of a good shoe. What it looks like, stylish. People wear Jordans with fucking suits.
Oh, for sure.
Which is
You can
kind of
do that.
tacky, but I mean,
Yeah, if
you
I'm gonna
know,
dress up, I'm gonna go all the way.
I'm gonna
through.
go all the way dressed up too. But I'm just a Jordan guy. I always have been. I always will be. Mainly, like I said, the retros. Their sandals were decent. Their slides were decent for a time, but not as comfortable as the Nike Jordans. Not as cheap either. And that's another thing that turns you off of Jordan. You got an arm and a leg, and then if you don't get them, then you might
Have to
die
pay.
for them if you go to the
Nah,
store and
facts.
get them. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm a Jordan guy. I go Jordan.
Jordan, yeah.
And then I'll ask one more. Okay. Now, another singing one. Now, you can sing. Like, you got a beautiful voice. Great singing voice. You can sing like a motherfucker. But your breath is unbelievably foul.
See or funny? What do you say? You changed
Oh, okay. You're right. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
There's nothing. Halitosis is a no for me.
But hold on. Grayson's right. I said it wrong. Would you rather be unbelievably funny, like Mike Epps, Cat Williams, all in one, kind of funny, but your breath stunk? You had so foul breath, like halitosis, gingivitis, all that. Or you was incredibly good looking, like I don't know. I don't want to name somebody off at the risk of sounding crazy.
what you gonna say?
Pause.
Unbelievably good looking,
Right.
Above the
Whatever
6
that
foot
looks like for
threshold,
you.
yeah. But you just stink. like you funky all the time. Like people can smell you coming. Like, which one would you pick? And no, like, don't be like, oh, I just brushed my teeth or I just put on deodorant. Like, no, like you can't get away from it. Like, it's falling everywhere.
You got your answer? That's crazy,
bro. I gotta go with bad breath, bro.
So just every time you in somebody's face,
I have to. There's no way I'm trying to smell like outdoors. Like I can't do that, bro. I was at Universal Studios in LA, bro, and we got on the tram ride, and Buddy sat next to me, bro.
He was CQC.
He smelled like a bottle of Bounce That Ass. And how did you do it? And I was like, he smelled like crime scene juice. I was like,
oh my God, bro.
He left the smell on the seat when he left.
In the line, I was like, how do you smell like that?
That nigga walk by wind was terrible.
What was crazy?
You know that wind when somebody walk by? You get that little the green aroma, more like the dirty bubble.
And so we was sitting there, bro, and like there's like a little seat you can like walk through to get in like the very front from. Like I don't need all that. Like I'm cool. Mind you, there's no windows. It is like the air circulating. Buddy walked by, and it's just like boom, and like it was like Tyson Fury had just
got dizzy,
landed.
nauseated.
I said, is that? And you know, I'm like, yo, is that? No.
I be knowing it ain't me.
With somebody, I'm like, smelled like outdoors. I'm like, it was crazy because it was at night. I'm like, either you been here all day smelling like that, or you left the house smelling like that because
either way it's
like
not acceptable.
Either way it's unacceptable. I can't be outside smelling like a bottle of hell no. And who are you? Like I can't do it.
Have you ever had a teacher that needed to talk to you?
Ooh,
all
like
the
help
time?
you on your math?
Bent over the desk.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That teacher that need to talk
gosh.
to you all the time, and the breath be foul. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like if I'm funny in my breath stink, I could pick my spots to where it'd be funny.
You just walking around like this all the.
I'm quiet.
You like a football
quiet
coach?
I got the little paper over my face.
Yeah, you just like this.
Nah, I have to do bad breath too. Stinking is crazy. I just been around some motherfuckers that stink. It's like, yeah, that shit crazy.
There's just too many resources for you to smell.
You can have, you can have a, you can say you have like a mouth problem or something. Like I got rotten teeth.
I got a bad tooth.
I got a rotten tooth.
Bro, So this actually what you were saying about being dirty. Like let's say you and you met a girl out or whatever, and you with somebody you've been talking to or whatever, and y'all been out like but she been like dancing and shit. She been drinking. You done talked to her in the club like her palms been a little sweaty tonight. When y'all get home and she trying to do it, you be like, "Can we get in the shower?" You going straight into it like, "Fuck it, I'm a dirty nigga too."
Hey yo, I'm gonna be real, man. I'm a dirty nigga too. Like I could be that. I don't care. I got I'm getting in it right after the club.
Right after,
after. I'm probably not in the mood to I do shower after the club, so like after we do that, I am a shower. Am going to shower, but far as like being sweaty at the club, like you got to know like when enough is enough. Like you shouldn't be going so hard in the club that you sweating. You know what I mean? So it's already hot in there. And when you get to gyrating,
they just having fun. They dancing with the girls, listen to Sexy Red, she twerking and shit. Like
it's cool, but you don't gotta go so hard and during the Sexy Red song that you in there, smelling robust. You know what I mean? Like that your weave or your hair, maybe it's not a weave. Maybe it's sweated out, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like it's levels. Don't be sweating in the club. Don't be sweating in the club.
If you
don't be sweating in the club. That's funny as shit.
It's hard to avoid.
What you saying?
If your Apple Watch asks you, "Are you working out?" Because you're in the club, you need to sit down. You need
Throw
to
that
sit down.
ass in a circle.
No, you just sit that ass on down.
Trampoline booty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Judy jump that booty.
no, man.
So what's y'all? You said you gonna get into it.
I'm getting
you
into
said,
it.
like y'all been out all night type shit.
I'm sorry, I had technical difficulties behind the camera. The prompt is what again? Am I she stink?
She don't stink. She just been out. Y'all been out all night. She was dancing with her friends and shit. She's been a little. I mean, it's been a long night.
She might be
was
a
up
little
standing around.
tart.
Yeah. Just a little man. You know, a little. You know, a little. You know, a little twang. A little twang. You know what I'm saying? You just like fuck it. We about to just get into it, or you getting in the shower? You like it nice and clean.
You know, we gonna rinse off.
He lying. I don't believe that.
Nah, I mean, if it's time to go,
And it's not like you know have some drink. Like
if
you know,
it's time to go, it's time to go. Like,
That's right.
It is what it is.
Tonight, I need your body. How much your money?
No, if it's time to go, hey, look,
yeah.
it is what it
Yes,
is.
by the time you got the shower, but I might know you want to.
Right,
I done
like,
lost all the
Exactly.
luster.
Yeah,
Oh, all right, man. So Andre 3000 dropped the album, man.
them flutes.
It's a whole flute tape though.
A flute tape. That's crazy. I've never heard that. That's kind of tight.
Flute tape.
That's kind of tight.
I mean, I was really looking forward when I seen Andre 3000 was dropping an album. I was like, okay, this is gonna be. I'm gonna listen to this all weekend type shit. I'm gonna listen to it type shit. Then I seen it was no rapping, straight flute music. You know, I just knew it was too good to be true.
It's you know, that's like another like artist taking advantage of their fans, like, you know.
Yeah, your fans ain't from flute music.
Yeah, you know,
Like-
but you know they gonna listen to it, they gonna support it. And you're like, if you're not a real fan of me, then you know.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of Andre 3000 when he rapping.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know. I'm a fan of the flute, you know, when you put some nice drums on it, some electric keyboard.
But like
maybe.
I listen to it's like meditation music.
Yeah.
Like you know, calm oasis music.
I like
Which
the
that's
flute.
okay, I guess, if that's what you. I from Andre 3000, that's not what I want. So
Yeah.
it's just not what I want from you.
No.
I had somebody kind of raise that same point, like how Jay-Z kind of rapped on 444.
But Nas makes good music now. I remember I seen him
Nas.
saying he's 50. What could he rap about? I'm like, nigga.
But I think, and this is to his point, shout out to
Being
Darnell,
50?
he was saying that he wanted like an old head perspective, and like I think people. He was saying that he think that people would listen to somebody like Andre 3000, you know, from their perspective of what's going on through rap, and so,
Nice.
and you know, people would listen to it.
yeah, for sure.
I didn't mind it, honestly. I put it on and it was working, and I was like, man, this is some calming music. I don't know if I need to meditate, go on a walk, or write a dissertation. Like I feel like I could do it all.
All positive things.
I was like, man, I did not know
All
I needed
positive
flutes
things
in my
come from
life.
that music.
I didn't
Success.
know, so I wasn't even mad at it. you know?
Inner peace.
And it was like he was playing it like it wasn't like just soundboard stuff. Like it, from what
Oh, he was
said.
playing the
He was
lute?
playing.
Oh,
and
okay.
that's what he's been doing. He been at the crib learning how to play them flutes. So he's like, I'm gonna put y'all together 80 minutes of me playing these flutes. Y'all gonna get
the
these
songs
flutes.
be like 12 minutes each, I think.
Yeah, they're long.
Damn.
One of my homies, he sent the Snapchat and he put it on, and his daughter's in the front seats, knocked like neck.
That's some shit you put on before you go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
You start doing your
Oh,
Rev Run sermon in
Your
the
routine.
bathtub. Dear Rev Run. If I write in your journal, that's the type of music you listen to.
Man.
Yeah, right then and there.
Light some candles.
Right. Get your Sunday restart type music.
If you're Braxton, pour up the wine.
Oh yeah, you pour some of that wine. You know, I'm really on a kombucha kick, man. You know,
Oh, okay.
y'all get y'all some kombucha.
He
man.
on that, what's his name from Joe Goldberg? He
Shout
on
out
that
to the Bloods,
kombucha.
kombucha gang. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of that going. I got
What a
put
healthy
on.
guy.
I got put
What a guy.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, bro, that it's a good, you know, some salt for your tummy, a good probiotic.
And also
you
get you
know.
lit.
Kombucha don't get you lit.
Shit. Drink enough of them.
I limit mine about half a bottle per day. One because it's $3 a bottle, and I'm like, we
In your bag different.
we can't
Yeah.
stop.
He-
Wow.
he-
That's
he
why
hel-
we have
he
3
hel-
bottles.
He healthy in his bag
we
different.
go to Aldi's, bro, and we get them.
Oh, all these here. Okay.
Yeah, shouts to Aldi's, man. So yeah, get y'all on the kombucha gang, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not bad. The first time I tried it, I was skeptical. I was like, "What do you have me drinking?" But then I was like, "Okay, this
Who
is
put you
kinda
on?
cool. The plug, the respected plug.
Knock back 3 of them. See how you feel.
No, I ain't gonna do that. My health and wellness, all things Braxton plug put me on. So shouts to the gang. A whole lot of
Damn,
that
you
going
got a whole team to keep him healthy.
He LeBron.
How much you putting it at?
on. You gotta find somebody. You gotta find somebody who wants the job. That's all.
Ooh,
Whoa, see, goddamn, y'all not finna. Y'all not finna.
man, hey, wait, put the camera on me. I got positions available. It's Indeed shit. I got it. You want a meal prep for me? That'd be cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I put in
please
the
do.
application.
Yeah.
You got to be elite. Darby, want one?
I might as well.
Yeah, we got if we got some applications, you know what I'm saying? You can come cater for the workshop in the morning.
That's
Anyways,
right.
you can take care of all of us shit if you want to.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
so this nigga Draymond Green, he think he
Roddy Piper.
bro, so he gets suspended 5 games for putting Rudy Gobert in the chokehold. It was OD. What y'all think about the whole situation? My biggest indictment is against Cat. Cause bro, his teammates.
You couldn't expect Cat to do it.
Okay, but his teammates, nobody helped this nigga. Niggas is scared of Draymond?
No, it's not that. It's not they
Or
scared.
is it Rudy?
It's
Niggas don't fuck with
Rudy. They don't like him enough. That's it. There you go.
Because somebody choke up my teammate like that, I feel like we all got to squeak getting busy. Somebody got to at least choke Draymond back or push him or
Elbow him,
tackle him or
something.
something. They just watching. He getting drug out. I'm so tired of Draymond shit though. This shit is like, if people are like, we need this in basketball. We don't need this.
No,
not this.
No. I'm a fan of Draymond. I'm a fan of his game on the court, but like his antics, it's always something. And Rudy Gobert was trying to make the case that he don't like playing without Steph Curry. He likes to get ejected
That was
when
funny.
Steph Curry doesn't play. Which there could be some validity to that. Maybe not. I'm not really sure, but to try to put him in the sleeper hole, to try to like go full WWE, MMA, whatever.
He had it
wanna-
locked in.
Bro, had it
was
locked
just like
in.
a
He's
little
like
one
tapping.
this.
It wouldn't let him go.
It wasn't like this. He had him really locked, like
And dragging him.
Yeah.
And dragging him like a little kid or something. Like, Draymond is wild.
At some point, Rudy was like, "Okay, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what are
gonna
we
stop?"
doing? And I heard some people saying like he had kind of like wrapped up Clay first, and you're not supposed to, grab the other team's
Grab your
guy.
teammate type
You're
shit.
supposed to get your teammate. I didn't think he did anything overly crazy to Clay because it felt like Draymond was so quick on the trigger.
He
like,
knew what he was. He knew his target.
He knew what he was doing.
Because it was like, Jay McDaniels was fighting Clay.
Yeah.
Why you ain't get on him?
Yeah, then they had.
You got the nigga that tried to break it up. You got on the nigga that was trying to keep the peace.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all
just
think
get
Rudy
on
was
the
trying to fight
person I don't
somebody?
like. Exactly.
Yeah, Rudy wasn't about to try to fight. Like, bro, it's Rudy Gobert.
Rudy
He not
Gobert,
about to fight nobody. He just jumping on Rudy like, this is my chance. I see this window.
Yeah. Let me get on Rudy again for whatever reason.
But it was like, wasn't it the night before where he had like, him and Ant got into it? Because
Yeah, it was a couple nights before that.
Ant was like, ah, damn.
He said, ain't nobody trying to be tough.
He's like, what
yeah.
you gonna do about it? Ant was like, bro, ain't nobody worry about you, bro.
Yeah.
Be for real. Draymond.
Yeah, that's true.
Ant was like,
They
bro,
was,
come
it
on.
was it was tense the other night too with them two
Right,
teams.
So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It was funny because I don't know where I seen the quote, but somebody said, I think it might have been a Complex article. They said that Jack Harlow said that it was good for the sport. I was like, why are we
This is
asking
Jack Harlow.
about what's good for professional
He snitched on
basketball?
Lou Will.
I'm not asking.
True.
I'm not asking. What? I was like, who made Jack Harlow the basketball savant? I mean, I'm saying maybe he know ball, but I'm like, man, why do I need to hear from? Like, I need you to put out some.
I think
more
he was on.
records.
I think he was on. Mason Cam podcast, and they just like asked him, and he just
okay.
asked him about it type shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll give him that, but I'm like, is it good for basketball though? Like,
Not during the in-season tournament type shit.
Right,
Like,
that's
it
for
was
the
like a
bread.
tournament game type shit.
yeah.
It was on like Tuesday.
But it was just unnecessary. Like
Yeah.
it should have never went to that. And they had this man Clay jersey on tour looking crazy,
Clay been
looking
playing
wild.
like cheeks though recently.
Oh man, and I'm a Clay Thompson
Guaranteed
guy.
under right now. Him and Jordan Poole.
Don't get me started.
Pound the under right now.
We were talking about Jordan
And
Poole,
I
like-
seen a tweet that was like me just waiting on hitting the books, waiting on Jordan Poole breakout game.
Yeah.
It was like just like a nigga about to give it all up.
Jordan Poole, I don't know, man. People were talking about like James Harden.
Yeah, we
That's
talked
what
about it. We talked about it.
we
We
was
was
like,
like,
slow
no.
down. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly. It's like slow down. Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't seem to. Once they start game planning for him, once you're the number one guy,
Yeah.
completely different game.
So Thursday night, the Bills, or was that when did the Bills play? Monday night.
Monday
night.
Monday
They lose again, and they lose to the Broncos this time. The Broncos but they beat the Chiefs. They just, they're playing a little bit better football, but they kind of out that playoff picture now. If you ask me, the Bills,
take a miracle.
it would take a lot. And during the game, his brother Trayvon tweets,
He had Twitter fingers.
"Get 14 out of there."
Out of there.
And then the next day, he say bro didn't even start balling until my brother got there. A buddy didn't even start balling until my brother got there.
And what's
receipts.
crazy is like just take this from me. Like if I was ever like in a situation, if I ever became famous or something, and like let's say we got famous off this podcast, and I was in a situation and Grayson said something like that in passing or tweeted something like that, you can almost guarantee that he heard that shit from me.
Right, no, facts. And then like, especially with him being in the league, he know what a tweet like that can do.
Yeah.
He know what he doing.
Yeah.
So like, that was crazy for him to just go that far with the tweet. That's
And then my thing is he doubled down.
Yeah.
Because before you could have been like, that's my brother type shit. Like, I'm just saying, looking on perspective, that's my brother.
Yeah.
But you followed up and said, my bro, he can start ball. Stephon done definitely said that.
He said I got
To-
receipts. Oh yeah. He said yeah. Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
they talk crazy because Trayvon called Dak out of his name in the training camp. I'm like, dang, brother.
Yeah. So the Bills, I feel like they missed their window. They definitely missed their window from like when they was in the divisional games and stuff. They done fired their LC. Like
Yeah.
their team is old. They get hurt on defense a lot.
Yeah.
That's the
We talked
problem.
about this episode. We talked about this a while ago where I've told him I didn't trust him anyways.
Right.
Because like I didn't feel like Gabe Davis was a reliable number 2. And like the crash and fall of the Bills has been, I feel like the Ravens and Ravens and even the Bengals though they beat them, but they just lost and they just lost Joe Burrow. But we can get to that afterwards. But
Well, just to expand just real quick, the real story here is that the only thing that's constant is the Chiefs. We
Yeah.
thought it was the Bills, then we thought it was the Bengals, and now it's the Ravens.
Yeah.
But it's who's challenging the Chiefs, and that just goes to show how consistent they are, and that's what I like to see. Kind of like real Tom Brady-esque, if you
Yeah.
ask me.
Yeah.
you think they missed that window?
With the Bills, I don't know if they've missing the window is tough because it takes one streak to get back hot to click again, and we've seen them do it before in the past. But also at the same time, like they're not the team. Even right now, I don't even think they're in the. They're not better than the Dolphins. I don't think they're not better than the Ravens. And if Joe Burrow was healthy, I would put them under the Bengals as well to even think about challenging the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure it's the Steelers and Houston in the wild card
Wild card
spots
seats.
right
Yeah.
now.
And then Indy is like 5-5. It's like, I mean, everybody kind of got the same record, but you just, the Bills, if somebody was like, yeah, I'm taking Josh Allen out of my top 5 quarterbacks, that's fair.
I don't know. I still got faith in the Bills, and their window may have closed for the recent, but Josh Allen's going to play a long time, and if he can stay healthy, the window could reopen. And honestly, Houston, they've been playing way over their heads. I'm a CJ Stroud fan. I love the guy. I mean, he's making Ohio State look real good. but I don't know
It's
if they
about to come
can.
down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if
can't
they
keep
can
this up.
sustain it. So
Yeah.
I think the Bills are still in the hunt for the playoffs, and maybe they need to be in a situation where people are counting them out, saying they're not going to be any good, saying they're not going to do anything, so they can maybe finally take a step or
Yeah.
two. So,
But
so
this season is over, if you ask me.
yeah,
this season,
I think they can still make the playoffs. I think
They
it's
could,
possible.
yeah.
I don't know. They're not. I don't think they're. Obviously, if they make the playoffs, I'm not picking them to do anything.
Yeah.
But I think the playoffs are definitely still in play for
It's
them.
still in play. It's gonna be it's gonna be,
Right.
You're gonna have to beat the teams you need to beat.
Yeah.
Like you need to beat the Broncos.
The
You need to
Jets
win.
this week.
Yeah, you need to beat the teams that you supposed to win. Like they ain't winning the games they supposed to win.
Right.
It's not. It'd be different if they was losing like to the good teams.
Yeah.
Like, you losing to the Broncos and the Patriots and teams like that.
And the Jets.
Yeah.
And Nick Wright, Fox Sports, Nick Wright, he made that point. If he would have just played better in the first game of the season against a team without Aaron Rodgers, they win. If they play better against Mac Jones, a bad quarterback, they win.
Yeah.
If they play better against who was the third? They just recently the Broncos. The Russell Wilson. He threw for under 200 yards and they won the game. So
Yeah, and like with that, another like team that we thought was gonna be prevalent in the playoffs this year, Joe Burrow gets hurt for the season. He hurts his wrist for the season, and like right when you felt like they was getting back on track they had just lost to the Texans, so that kind of bumped them back, and then they lost again. It's like they're out of the playoff picture now. What team takes over? Like what team steps into that role as like the third team now?
In
The AFC.
AFC,
Who takes that role as like the third best team? Because the Ravens is under the Chiefs. Who takes the next step? Because
I still think the Dolphins are so intriguing. Like I genuinely think that the Dolphins. I don't know why, but I trust Mike McDaniel a lot for whatever reason, and I think because he has the weapons at his disposal. So I'm still, I'm not gonna say all in, bet the mortgage, but I think they're a team that, again, if they get hot, Tua take them damn braids out his head, and they find a way to keep getting the ball to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, they'll be fine. If they can get back healthy too, I think that they're a team that could potentially get back into that hunt. It goes through Kansas City again, like it always has been for the last 3 to 5 years now, probably like last 5 at least.
Yeah.
It's going to go through Kansas City, so you have to find a way to top 15 and 87 in Taylor Swift because that's what you got.
yeah,
she'll be there on Monday.
they yeah, that's gonna be a great game. So I feel like every team in the AFC, like every team below them, like I can't really, because Jacksonville, they play the 49ers. It'd be different if it was competitive. They really just showed their true colors at home type shit. And then, like, Browns, Deshaun Watson got hurt. They ain't got no quarterback now. They 3-6.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Basically, is what I'm getting at. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's gonna look like because the Dolphins play somebody good, they lose.
They lose. Yeah.
So like,
I'm interested to see what the Ravens do too without Mark Andrews. I mean, that's a big
exactly,
hit for
it
them.
might be a Chiefs to the Super Bowl again. Honestly,
It's trending.
Yeah,
I might put my bets in now.
Yeah, you get it while the money
Well,
still as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, the third team is tough. Obviously, it's probably, I'm not gonna say obviously because I don't know. It's probably Miami. Like Braxton said, they need to get healthy. Achane, the guy that touches the ball and scores the ball whenever he touches it, is coming back this week. Things should be more and more interesting between those 7th and 6th spots. I'm interested to see who gets into the back half of that playoffs, but it's kind of just seeming overwhelmingly like we're gonna see a Ravens, Chiefs in the AFC Championship game.
Man, anything y'all want to touch on for the with sports? Anything y'all seen this week y'all wanted to stuck out of eye to y'all with?
Nothing I can think of, bro. I'm trying to think.
There was a fight on the other night. I don't even know nothing about it.
Oh yeah,
Boxing has kind of been like.
Last week they had the light heavyweight Prochazka and Pereira. Pereira with the big left hand cut the lights off.
Okay.
One thing, if you guys have noticed my attire today, I have the cool shades on and my my house slippers because I wanted to reach out to Buckeye Nation 1 week before the game.
I'm here.
The game, you know, the most watched game on television from NFL basketball. It doesn't matter. I'm in my house slippers because I'm comfortable. I got my shades on because I'm cool as a cucumber. And with all this stuff, you know, surrounding the game is going to be even bigger than last year with old Michigan, you know, showing their true colors. And I just want to say, Buckeye Nation, like, this is our time. This is the year we get it done. And I'm not just talking about weak ass Michigan because that's not our goals. Our goals are so far
So
past,
much bigger than that, yeah.
so far past what that team up north can comprehend. I mean, we this is a revenge tour. This is us beating Michigan this in the coming week, and then us making the college football playoffs,
What else?
stomping some ACC scrub, stomping some Pac-12 scrub in the first round, and then getting that almighty rematch with the Georgia Bulldogs, and it's gonna be sweet.
It's gonna be sweet.
And I wanna.
He got me fired up. I'm ready to
Buckeye
run through a
Nation.
wall.
I mean, what more can I say?
He got me fired up, ready to go. I'm ready to run through that tunnel. Man, I was gonna wear. Dang, I forgot we're not gonna be recording next week for the big game. I had a fire Ohio State outfit I was gonna wear, but we gonna have to
Post it for the
we can't. Remember,
gram.
we can't. I gotta watch it on my own.
Oh,
I gotta watch a game like
yeah.
that. I gotta watch. I was gonna say we can pull up and watch it, but like we both the same team though, so we could watch it. Probably be cool. Everybody else don't hit my line until the game is over.
Shouts to the slippers, dog. What are we wearing? What do we have on here, dog? Slippers by who?
These is. I mean, don't. This is not UGG brand. I'm not fucking Tom Brady. This ain't. These motherfuckers. You know they come through. My mama bought me these, so they. You know they come. They come from love. You know what I'm saying? So they make it a little more special when they come from moms.
Yeah.
You know, and she'll probably give me another pair for Christmas this year. But yeah, these is I think they call Olufsen. I don't even know, you know. But
It's
yeah.
cold, but I would take some house shoes right now
Oh
too.
man, I
ain't even
love
gonna
house shoes.
lie.
I don't. You know. I gotta
Yeah, y'all
have
walk
them.
around the house barefoot.
No,
No, this is how I walk around the house.
Hey, walking around the house barefoot is kind of wild to
no,
me.
I can't do that, bro.
Like walk.
I'm not a barefoot.
Like even
you
if I
know.
got carpet, I'm putting my I have
putting
socks and
socks on,
I have the
yeah.
socks on. Whatever I wear in the house, I'm putting on type shit.
People be having that like the grunge, like you can see like the dirt and dust like on your
But maybe
foot.
you gotta wipe your foot off before you put your socks on.
I'm cool, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even
no.
like shoes in the house. Like no house. You been to the crib?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, please remove at the door, please.
Yeah.
Because that's not.
Yeah.
I just don't do that.
But if she if she pull up and she ain't got no sock, you gonna give her some socks, or you gonna let her walk around the house barefoot? Somebody pull up, they ain't got no socks on.
Providing socks is crazy. I'm with you.
Socks is wild, bro.
If they ask for some socks,
Provide you with no socks. This
You
is a
left the
bowling
house
alley, as
with
far as
no
I'm concerned. I'm not giving you no socks.
Hey, yo, here, take these. You know, I just washed them. Here, take these.
I'm just asking.
No, you got to bring your own socks.
BYOS. What are you talking about?
That's right.
Man, I'm done with y'all, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. All right. Hey. And just like that, we out.
Never too late.